guys, in this video, we're going to talk about American Airlines. Now, we ended the day Friday at 1662. You can see basically the past week and a half, really, we just gapped down below that 1834 level. That was our main resistance, just bounced off of it a couple times, and now we're just working our way down. So we're currently sitting pretty much right on the 61.8 fib level, which is right around those mid 1655, 1660. So that's going to be our first support in here going forward. Below that, it is that 16 level. But really, our next big, huge support, you can see it was a nice big support for us back here in the past about a year ago. That's going to be that $15 level. So if we do not hold these mid 16s or the $16 level, then that 15 is going to be a nice big area of support for us. So if we do get down there low, that should provide a nice buying opportunity if the 1660s, if the 16s do not hold. We are very oversold here on the RSI and stochastic, so perhaps some consolidation here at the 1660s might kind of help us out a little bit, and then we can start working our way back up to that 9-day EMA or that $1834 level. Now, we mentioned that 1834 being our first resistance, or it was a resistance for us in the past. That's going to be our main resistance in here going forward. But above that, we're looking at the 1888 level, and then above that, it is going to be this gap that we have to fill up here at the 1930s. Above that, this 38.2 fib, which basically are right around that 20-day the $20 area and that 50-day moving average. They're all kind of trading right in there, right around the same place. So basically that big psychological number 20, that was a big resistance for us / support in the past, most recently in the past 3 or 4 months. So going forward, that's going to be a huge spot for us. If we can get above the 1834s and if we can fill that gap, then we're looking at the 20s. But I believe we have a ways to go before we start working our way or we start worrying about that, right? It's not going to be coming here in the near future. The near future, we're looking at that 1834 area, and we have to see if we can ultimately break that and then start working our way forward above that. IV ranking here is at 69. Raw IV in your looks like upper 80s to 70s in all your expiration cycles out here going forward. Everybody's pricing in right around $1 expected move by this Friday, the following Friday, your December monthlies. Everyone is pricing in right around $1.80. If you go out to your January monthlies, everybody is pricing in right around a $4 expected move. So we could have that $20 area on the table here by January, but it's not looking like it's going to happen here in the next couple weeks or so. So again, that $20 area, it could be on the table for sure, especially with earnings looming on January 27th. We might get a nice little earnings run up here in about 4 or 5 weeks or so. But we kind of have to wait and see. We have to monitor the IV and whatnot. But a $4 expected move by those January monthlies. The following week is going to be your earnings report. And that $4 expected move is on the table in there. So just to reiterate, we're watching these 1660s. Below that, we are looking at the $16 level. Below that, we know psychologically there's a huge support. And chart wise, not psychologically, but the chart wise as well, the $15 area is a huge support for us. So if those two do fail, then we're looking to get long in here at 15. But if we do consolidate up here at this 61.8 fib, which is basically that 1660 level, then we're going to be looking at the 1830s for our next resistance above that 1888. And then we're going to try to fill that gap first on here on the daily from about 2 weeks ago. And then we're going to be looking at that $20 level. So keep an eye on this one. You got some pretty good juice, some pretty good IV in here. Obviously, a pullback in the whole month of November. That's going to do that. So kind of just wait and see on this one. See if those 1660s do hold, and we can start working our way back up to that $18 level. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached links to our socials in the description, and we also have a trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.